question about modern life here in the West. I think people can relate to this one. How can one balance both the alienation and the connection that comes with being on social media?
I think that's social media is a new phenomenon which brings us so much opportunity to connect, so much opportunity to do something good and beneficial for oneself and for the world. But at the same time, like everything, it comes with also some possibility of hurting each other through that, And so it's not really much different from anything else in our life. But at the same time, it's a little bit like kind of, how do you say? Removed. It's a one step removed from being face to face or heart to heart connection with someone. And so therefore, a lot of times, it feels much easier to be hostile or be negative on social media than when you're talking to someone or when you're dealing with some sentient being, another human being. It's very different, in that way. It's one step removed from basic heart-to-heart connection of reality. And so therefore there's that danger we have to be aware of. And we have to see how we can use the technology, how we can use this modern marvel to promote goodness in ourselves and goodness in the world, and how we can use it to maximize the benefit or the positive side of this wonderful opportunity.
Right.
Yes.
So you're saying it is different than we have the in-person
Oh yes.
heart-to-heart connection. So do you think there's something maybe we have to remind ourselves that that name on the screen is a real person on the other side?
Exactly. We have to remind ourselves that there's a real human being on the other end of this, email attachment, email address,
Right.
or social media account.
Yes.
And we have to remember that. And we have to try to see that we are actually talking to someone. It's not like we are talking to a computer or cell phone or tablet, And so if you're feeling negativity or some hostility towards someone, before you write an email or post something on Facebook, we have to remember that we're talking to someone. Or we're talking to many beings, And we have to remind ourselves of our action and reaction. We have to see how it's going to impact, someone else's mind, someone else's feeling, someone else's life. And so therefore we have to be really careful in terms of what we post or what we write, even in an email, Yeah. And it's, it's our maybe downfall or whatever, We have these tendencies to really be hostile and negative with someone, and it's much easier to do it not in person. So that's why we have this history of people, backstabbing and talking behind you, things like that, But when you see face to face, then you're so nice,
Yeah.
And we get along with each other and blah blah blah. But then behind there's something going on. But now with the technology, sometimes we just do it online, and
Right.
that's not much different, but it's going much faster and reaching much more people.